Good morning, everyone. I am Vishnu Jagtap. In front of all of you, I am presenting the Economics Time newspaper headline. So, first of all, banks must hear borrowers before giving fraud tag. Next, Supreme Court dismisses DRI plea against CESTAT orders on Adani cause. Next, AMC reopen international plan to investors. Next, Adani looks to rejig terms of $4 billion debt. Next, opposition protest inside and outside parliament. Session may end today. Next, TCS screening candidates for C suit rejig ahead. Next, remand stay part of default bail claim. Next, DOT rejects try plan to reserve 5G waves for captive networks. Next, new green port policy soon in step towards carbon neutrality. Next, Ayushman Bharat 2.0 for middle income citizen in the works. Then I comes to page number 2 in pure politics section of that opposition protest inside and outside parliament. Next, Rahul told to vacate 12 Tughlaq Lane, Bangalore by April 2022. Next, CRPF to review Rahul's security cover if he shift to new location. Next, Congress trying to justify Rahul's remarks against OBC by wearing black clothes. BJP. Next, opposition resolves to take united fight to people. Next, Supreme Court to hear Mohammad Faisal plea to be reinstated has MP today. Next, Cheetah Shahasha Cheetah Shahasha death has had kidney element before translocation. Next, Supreme Court notice to Gujarat in Bilkish remission case. Next, no intimate relief for Kavita by Supreme Court. Then I comes to page number 3 in pure politics section of that Japan to connect landlocked NE with Bangladesh. Next, investigation into COVID center in regulatories hits BMC roadblock. Next, don't penalize districts adhering to population control. Assam BJP. Next, private doctors rally against Rajasthan right to health bill. Next, another Varsi Punjab they member shifted to Dibrug Central Jail. Next, Karnataka CM Bomai dares Congress to clear stance on OBC quota tweak. Next, Hathras case, Supreme Court dismisses UP government plea against job to victims kin. Next, AITC, a private limited co involved in massive corruption. Adhikari. Next, Supreme Court stay on UP court proceedings against Kejriwal. Next, top court to hear pleas against 1991 law on religious place on April 5. Next, government likely to extend deadline for PAN Aadhaar linked by 2 to 3 months. On page number 4 in companies section of that grant of default bail to also include time in remand Supreme Court. Next, Samara Capital to buy Aditya Birla Insurance Brokers for rupees 455 crore. Next, LG Electronics India invest rupees 300 crore under PLI scheme. Next, JSW Sports facilitated rupees 250 crore sponsorship deal in 2022-23 co. On page number 5 in companies section under that diverse content new users to drive ad based OTT biz growth. Next, Ranwal group forays into commercial reality. On page number 6 in pharma and companies section under that shoppers from smaller cities spending more online study. Next, dot rejects try plan to reserve 5G bands for captive network. Next, Mate Y form task force to focus on manufacturing. Next, Tata Trust may not have to change deeds for division of post. Next, active cases cross 10,000. Next, government asks states to ensure preparedness has COVID case surge. Next, Coke to divest bottling ops, focus on brand strategy over time. Next, no evidence to link COVID vax to heart attacks. Next, Sanofi launches new insulin drug. Next, IIL gets approval for measles rubella vax. Next, Turkish Airlines has become sorry. Again, I am repeating. Turkish Airlines has always been bullish about India. On page number 18 in economy section of that Ayushman 2.0 in work for 400 M mid income citizens. Next, faster reform can give a boost to India growth story. World Bank. Next, Indian Oil BPCL exit by FY23 capex targets. Next, finance bill gets house approval. Next, RBI not targeting any level of 4 rupee. Next, 66,013 availed jobless benefits under ABVKY. Next, 54 FDI proposal pending from China, Hong Kong. Next, NHIA, I'm repeating again, NHAI, NTPC among CPSC listed under NMP. Next, no central data on layoff in tech cause. Next, information on Adani foreign cause not in MCA ambit. Next, green port policy soon with focus on carbon neutrality. On page number 9 in market section of that, ATI investors point to yes governance issues. Next, brokerages bullish on Reliance expect stock to gain up to 38%. Next, SEBI extends deadline for nomination till September 30. Next, a sharp fall in non-bank deposit may have led to change in debt mutual fund tax rules. On page number 10 in smart investing section of that, Adani seeks more time to pay ACC Ambuja debt. Next, Reliance cap lenders decide to hold a challenge auction. Next, Arcil offers rupees 700 crore for L&T Fin Exiba book. Next, looking to buy top IT stocks, wait for a quarters to get bargain. Next, Harshad Warisi wife get relief from Sat. Next, SBI cards outpaces banks in adding new customers in Fab. Next, 81 investor point to yes governance issues. On page number 11 in pursuit or company section is that Nelco opposes Telco's stance on spectrum sharing. On page number 12 in around the world section of that, first citizens set to buy failed Silicon Valley Bank from FDIC. Next, PSU oil cost to get rupees 800 crore subsidy to set up charging infra under FAME 2. Next, Saudi National Bank chief resigns after Credit Suisse remark. Next, Israel plunges into political turmoil over judicial reforms. Next, S&P Global cuts 2024 Eurozone GDP growth forecast to 1%. Next, at least 184 Rohingya refugees land in Western Indonesia. Next, Ukraine planning response as battle shift to uh, Avivika. Next, Jagma makes a rare public appearance in China. Next, Glaze software aims to protect art from copycat AI. Next, Twitter, part of its source code leaked online. Next, Switzerland tries slow ammo cannabis revolution. Next, Prince Harry makes surprise showing at UK privacy case. On page number 13 in company section that there's no overvaluation. Next, right to reputation. Next, either you have it or you don't. Next, analyst cautious investor. Next, contender from internal poll. On page number 14 in edit page section that hone your woman men woe management. Next, over social media use, try parental guidelines. Next, right and wrong action. Next, to make everybody donate everybody. Next, debt mutual fund good for long term. Next, about a surname and politics. Next, consider mutual benefits. Next, metaverse in addition. Next, health food happy life. Next, law and beholders of law. On page number 15 in economic time financial section of that, when legacy, quality and fine craftsmanship come together. Next, what is Peter Pan syndrome? Next, a big step, miles to go. Next, how two halves of a 17th century family portrait were reunited. Next, Rana to lead KKR in a year's absence. Next, land remark series win for Afghanistan. Next, by mutual consent, Conti leaves Spurs. Next, how much should we read into India's show at Worlds? Next, the reason a rap superstars X has filed a lawsuit seeking $40 million. On page number 16 in disruption section under that, e-commerce faces new trouble as government eyes related parties services ban. Next, staffing firms log demand uptick for delivery partners. Next, opposition flags concerns about revised data bill draft proposes 40 challenges. Next, PPBL allows payments via UPI code. Next, parts of sources code leaked on GitHub, Twitter. Next, big news on Desi ChatGPT in a few weeks, says IT Min Vaishnav. Next, report India INC quarter one hiring intent slips 4%. Next, Oyo to clock rupees 800 crore adjusted EBITDA in FY24, CEO tells staff. Next, ATL next try to expand entire 2-3 market. On page number, that much for today. Thanks for watching. Make a good day.